Hey, what's going on, everybody? How you doing? Ruckus here, and welcome to GI Reviews. No need to stand on ceremony. We're going to jump right into it. You see what's there in front of you. We've got the Crimson Strike team. You've got Extensive Enterprises. That's the name of the company. And it's a 3-pack. Those of you probably already know what's up. Within, we've got Baroness and the Crimson Twins, Tomax and Xamot. Yes, indeed. You see the packaging. The packaging is basically designed to look like a briefcase. So you look there on the top there, and there's the handle, and you have an electronic lock. Crazy. You know, because what they have inside is very valuable. On the other side here, we have got the infamous Cobra logo. And this is looking very nice in its silver motif there. Is there anything going on the bottom? Nothing worth mentioning, apparently. So that's how it goes down. Let's get this cracked open. And we're back already, because what you saw last time was the sleeve, and what it covered was you have the same exact thing underneath that sleeve, with the exception of you've got these burgundy-ish markings along the briefcase now, and that's got to mean somebody tried to get in there. This is it's kind of like a book status. So if I turn it back around to the Cobra side, Cobra symbol side, and lay it down, I can raise it up, and you see what's going on underneath there. You've got Baroness and the twins looking not too happy there. And we've got some computerized controls going on. And then as I delve in, we've got this cardboard packaging there that it's cool. It looks like it's a manila folder with all kinds of information in there, including, it looks like how to build a new bat or something. And then there's the schematics for the bat. It's going to be crimson colored. Obviously, we've already gotten crimson bats, so you know what's up with that. And you flip it around, and we've got gold, which you can put that in here in the briefcase, and it looks like that's what's being toted around. So that's pretty cool right there. I'm removing that so we can see what's going on the inside. Let me look here at the top. I have to move this out a little bit so you can see what's going on at that very top there. So you see that flap over has got more controls, knobs, VU meters, level knobs, etc., buttons. But here's what the highlight truly is. Move this up, and you see the twins and the Baroness within. Tilt it back like that so they get some. They can get some of that light there. So that's looking pretty cool. We'll get them out of the packaging, and of course we'll see what's what with the figures and with whatever accessories they come with. Okay, we've got our Crimson Strike team basically all set up, fully equipped. Well, the twins, the Crimson Twins, are fully equipped, because basically all they came with was a pair of knives and their firearms with suppressors. Same thing that they came with in their general release. Now, Baroness, on the other hand, she came stacked big time. She's got 3 different head sculpts, 2 different hairdos, 2 sets of glasses, And she did come with her the same knives that she came with in her coil 2-pack or deluxe set, if you will, Target exclusive release, and her 2 weapons and her 2 sidearms that she carries behind her, as well as the snake scepter. But I'll show all of those. Well, shoot, I may as well show them now since we've got her here. You see her holding one of her weapons, and right here in front we have the other, as you can see right there, and it's got the suppressor that is a separate attachment. So you do have that. Her other knife, you see she's wielding one, and here's the other one. Pretty savage there, those knives. Here's the snake scepter. Now she does have this with her coil release, but it was all gold, if I recall. This is black with gold highlights. It looks pretty nice. And I'll show her with these on later on, but here's her other hairpiece. Here's her other set of glasses. See if I can hold that a little bit better for you guys. Yeah, there you go. And she also has 2 different visages. As you can see, here's one. And grabbing this last one, excuse me, I've got to play the reach over game where she's masked. I'm pretty interested to see how she looks with this one on. So, yeah, Baroness comes with the most accessories, plenty. And they all come with, you see them, they're all on their gold colored stands. Pretty nice, and they all have their names are emblazoned on the fronts of them in that crimson. So looks pretty nice. And they read Crimson Strike Tomax, Crimson Strike Baroness, and Crimson Strike Xamot. So yeah, that's it's pretty nice little set there. They're all really just essentially repaints. Baroness has changed up some. She comes with double jointed elbows, so that is a change. That's a very welcome change, obviously. And as far as the twins, they're just repaints, but it's pretty suitable for this particular set. We'll take a look at the twins first. And of course, the first thing that is always noticeable with the Crimson Twins is that they are mirrored. So they wear the same uniform or costume, only it's reflective. So in the case of Tomax, you see that he's got a shoulder or pauldron, a shoulder guard or pauldron on his right shoulder, and Xamot has on his left. He carries his waist sheathed knife, meaning Tomax, on his right side, Xamot on the left, and then of course the opposite knife is on the left on Tomax, and it's on the right of Xamot. And the way how you're able to tell them apart is with the Xamot has his scar. So I'll turn him this way so you could better see it. And that's usually how you're able to tell the difference. Obviously, there are other aesthetic differences, reflective differences. Their Cobra emblems are on opposite sides. Their whatever you call them, sashes or whatever they're called, that goes from across their bodies. Somebody help me in the comments below. You see that they go opposite sides as well, and that's their claim to fame. One of the things, their weakness, if you don't know, if you're not aware of the Crimson Twins, is that whatever pain you inflict on one is felt by the other simultaneously. So if you punch Tomax in his eye and it blackens, Xamot's going to feel that punch and his eye will blacken as well. I believe, and I could be wrong about this, if you punched Tomax in his right eye, Xamot's left eye would feel the pain. I could be wrong about that. I'll have to go back to the cartoons to see how that works out. But one thing is for sure, you hurt one, the other one feels it exactly the same. So you do have that. As far as their weaponry goes, I'll only utilize one of them to show off their weapons. They're the same weapons, like I said, that came with the standard releases. So I'll move Xamot out the way, and Tomax will take center stage. And as we always do now, the method that we do the accessories, I call it the strip down. So I like showing them equipped. So what we'll do is we'll take out his weapon, and you can see it better right there. They're all painted in gold, whether it's the twins or the Baroness's weapon, and the suppressor is red. I don't know why they went that route. I mean, the crimson motif I get, but I don't know. It seems misplaced to me, with the weapon. Their weapons, their original weapons, if I'm not mistaken, were black, and the suppressor's black as well. I'd have to check that out a little bit later, but this is what the weapons on both twins look like. And then, of course, we've got the blade. This right here with the this isn't a serration. The twisty type of blade, these are very nasty when you think about them in real life. But this has been molded in that gold, and the blade itself is painted silver. So pretty nice there. I'm going to stick that back in, and of course the second blade is just the same as the first. So that's what we got going on. Here we have the two original, number 44 and number 45 in the line, Tomax and Xamot. You see them in their the original colors for classified that we got these guys in. I have no doubt in my mind that we'll get at least one more release of these guys, and they'll be in business suits, which will be cool because they do run a corporation, Extensive Enterprises, EE as it will. But you see the differences right there, and the differences in color. That's about it. Other than that, we're talking the same. I use Tomax to show off the weaponry. I will use his brother to show off the figure itself. So, like I said, it's the same exact figure that we got before. So we've got the pinless elbows, we've got the pinless knees, and we've got all the standard articulation that G.I. Joe Classified basically has, meaning we've got the butterfly joints, and I guess I am honor bound to do the rear and clap test. This is about that's about as far as these guys are going to rear back. As far as coming forward, the clap test, this is the closest you're going to get with them like that. So that's not happening. But they do have the ab crunch. As you can see, they can go back, and they've got waist articulation. Their heads are on dumbbells, so they can look down that far, up that far. Their necks are also on their own independent, so you get more that way, so that's cool. And as far as the legs go, drop downs, of course, and they can do the splits that much. You see the drop down is right there. Usually when you do a Van Damme, they drop out on their own. You got the kick, almost 90. Can go back that much. You got the thigh cuts, and of course you know what's up. I just said that they got the double jointed pinless knees. That's one joint that went. The other one is being a little bit difficult. There we go. So right there, double jointed right there. You get the swivel at the boot. As high as those boots are, knee-high boots, you still get the swivel right there, so that's cool. And you can point the toe that far. And you're not going to get much pointing up. They got the ankle pivot. And you already know from being on the stands that they have holes at the bottom of their feet. So that's pretty cool. The arms, like I said, double jointed elbows, so you know you've got what you're looking for there. And you've got vertical hinges for the hands, for the wrists, or rather. And double joint, like I said, double jointed elbows. And you've got the biceps. So that's what the I'll go back so at least all of them's in the picture. That's what the twins are looking like, and of course that means that Tomax, same exact. With Baroness, we went through her weapons basically at the beginning, with the exception of her well, we would normally call them side arms, but she's slinging them in the rear. So I'll turn her around and remove one so you can get a better look at these weapons. And that's what they look like right there. And they were actually, she sported this in her Coil Deluxe set, and they were colored brighter kind of gold or similar to this. This is more brass than the way how they were painted the first go round, and we'll see that momentarily. I'll stick her weapon back in the holster, and then we'll take a look at some of her what she's got going on. You look at the her upper torso, and it's essentially the same as her previous iteration, but or is it? It may actually be different now that I'm looking at it closer. It may actually be different. I think it is different. It may be similar to her retro card-backed release. I've got that, but I've never opened it, so I couldn't tell you if it's the same as that. But yeah, it's definitely different than the Coil release. And in this case, it's the torso is the upper torso is definitely shinier than the rest of her. That should come out even on camera, because I'm looking through my viewfinder and I can obviously see the two different shades of red, and her upper torso looks more metallic. I'm almost of the belief that it's supposed to be like some type of vest for her. And yeah, that's what it's looking like. Of course, she's got the double jointed elbows now. And her legs are still the same. They're pinned, but at least they're all black, so they match. So that's not going to be too invasive to the to your mental. Right there, she's sporting her glasses, her yellow tinted glasses, and move her back so you can see all of her head. And her this current hairdo. Take a look at her from the side, and then from the rear. There is slight changes, not much. If I had the other one on, you'd probably not even notice until like now that I've made you aware. So what we're going to do is I'm going to put on her other head sculpts and her other hairdo so we can see if we can check out a difference. We'll see the difference with the head sculpts. It's the hairdo that will be in question. Be back in a second. Okay, we're back, and Baroness is sporting her smirking or smiling, sinister smiling, like she just did something naughty look. And I put on her round glasses and the other head sculpt. The difference, as I'll spin around, is that this particular, I said head sculpt, I meant hairdo, is that this hairdo is more of a wind-swept kind of look. Turn it all the way to the back. You could really see what I'm talking about there. So you see, it's the wind is blowing it to her left side there. And as far as her face is concerned, you could see what's going on there. She's showing teeth, and yeah, she looks like she just did something that somebody from the Joes does not like. Now, the first head sculpt that she came out of packaging and that we saw her in, you never saw it without the hair on, like I showed this head sculpt and the other one, which we'll get to in a moment. But this is what that one looks like without the hair. So very pretty. I tell you, this photoreal technology has done wonders for the Hasbro brand. No matter what the line is, they all come out looking very nice. Whether it's their cartoon characters or live action characters, it's a great improvement. It's a very nice time to be an action figure collector for Hasbro. And here she is with that masked head, and of course I put on the first hairstyle. And yeah, that, like I said, I was pretty interested to see what she looks like with this. She almost looks like she's ready to go on a dual mission with Python Patrol Vipera, who we recently reviewed on the channel. And yeah, I like that mask, painted in gold, and it's got the red lenses. So yeah, you go, Baroness. You do your thing. And now for comparison, we've got our Crimson Strike Baroness right next to the Baroness that came with the Coil 2-pack, the Target exclusive. And you see the differences in the, I can tell you right now, even that head sculpt is different from what we got this go round, and the hairstyle too. So the pigments are different, but if you wanted to put the coil version on the Strike Team version, you could probably get away with it, and vice versa too. Speaking of the Strike Team version, I also took the liberty of course, I put the original head on there, and the round glasses, and the windswept hair, so you could see, yeah, you could mix and match and just, have Baroness however you want. So there you have that there. Also, the coil version, you see the color of the her hand weapons, and it is a brighter color than the weapons that she sports now. As you can see right there, I'll turn that way so you can see the differences in those. But if you want to see the differences with the her hand weapons, then I got you. I'll just pull one out again, and you can see right there, different colors for sure. Stick that back in. Baroness loves having her, I think she loves those handguns more than any other weapon she messes with. But, oh, and I just knocked her hairdo off. Put that back, and there's our girl Baroness right there. And you know I had to show her off with the snake scepter, and also change the head sculpt again, so she's sporting the sinister grin look with the yellow tinted glasses and the normal down her back hairdo. And here's where we go from Crimson Strike Team to Crimson Legion, as we've got the Crimson Bat far left. Straight up center, we've got the Crimson Viper, and we've got the Crimson Guard that essentially kicked it off. The only one I'm missing right now is the Crimson Alley Viper. And if I wanted to, just for good measure, I could have put a red ninja there. But, you know, even though Crimson is a shade of red, it's not red. This is the Crimson Legion right here. So, yep, that if you've army built any or all of these guys in the back there, you've got yourself a very nice looking display. So my final thoughts on the Hasbro G.I. Joe Classified Series PulseCon exclusive Crimson Strike Team 3-pack deluxe set. Wow, that's a mouthful. Is a very nice set. It's essentially just repaints. They are all painted in red to represent the crimson in the title. As far as the twins are concerned, straight up repaints they are. But I will say that getting this set and having them in red validates the Crimson Guard, the Crimson Bat, the Crimson Viper, and the Crimson Alley Viper that I hope I'll get eventually. Though, quite frankly, it didn't need validation per se, because the twins have always been known as the Crimson Twins. So this just makes them look more uniform when you have them together, and I'm here for it. As far as Baroness is concerned, we've got the pinless elbows, double jointed on her. Looks pretty good. I like the metallic upper torso. Like I said, to me, it looks like it's supposed to be some type of a vest, especially when you combine it with the head sculpt with the mask, which I've got her sporting right now. Looks pretty good. I like the black boots with the silver highlights too. It's very nice. Very nice design there. Looks pretty good. Yeah, the only thing missing is the reason for this set, if you will. This is telling a story. The Hasbro, not the Hasbro, but the SDCC Comic-Con exclusive of the classified series Chuckles, the secret agent, the super spy, is also part of this story. He infiltrated the Crimson team's facilities, the extensive enterprises, and he stole something valuable from these guys. So they are heated, and they're coming after him. So that's going to make for a nice display once I get Chuckles. Chuckles should be here any day now, probably today. And I'll get him up on the review table forthwith when that does occur. Anyway, this has been a very nice set. I like it. The packaging is bomb, looking like a briefcase with files, and of course you could flip the insert to either show files or to show gold bullion bars. So yeah, pretty good right there. Very nice for a visual. Yeah, that's about it. Next time we talk about the Crimson Strike Team, it'll be when we have Chuckles in hand. So stay tuned for that. Like the video, guys, if you will. Share, subscribe to the channel. Leave your comments below. What do you think about this set? What do you think about the changes, slight that they may be? What do you think about having this whole crimson motif going on? Or anything that you want to talk about? Put it down in the comments below. Are you have you ordered yours? Are you looking forward to it? Is this a pass? You cool with the versions of the twins and Baroness that you've already gotten for your collection, and this is a pass for you? You know, put all that down there. If you want to be notified the next time I upload a video, hit the bell that's down there too, and you will be notified. And if I didn't mention, and I'm sure I did, subscribe to the channel. You know what I'm saying? So we can continue to do this. Anyway, Crimson Strike Team, Tomax, Baroness, Xamot, the Ruckus. Take care, guys.